Before we get started with this video, I need you to know it's okay to be white. Alright, y'all, what's up? Got that out of the way. It's your boy. I want to talk to y'all about something today that's been weighing in on me just because a friend of mine posted it and we saw it in our hometown and I felt like I had to talk about it. So, I don't know if a lot of you guys know, if you read the Roots articles, it's a pretty pro-black website that actually brings facts. So, there's emotion laced in it, but there's also factual evidence of what they're talking about. I'll leave a link down there for their website for you. Anyways, around the country at college campuses, there are signs that pop up that say, it's okay to be white. So, I want to talk today, is it okay to be white? Why are we even having this discussion about whiteness? Is whiteness in danger? Remember, you gotta stay hydrated, y'all. So, I'd probably like to start with structure. Let's get the structure of this discussion. I want to start off by saying America was created by white men, mostly white deists and or Christians. So this country has always been for white people, people of a lighter tone, Europeans, Caucasians. Does that mean there hadn't been strides in America? Absolutely not. Between the ending of slavery, the civil rights movement, affirmative action, there have been great strides. But at the core of this country, it was made for white people. It was made for Caucasians who came from Europe, who came from England, to get away from the king. That's just history. That's history you learn in first grade. So that's kind of the precursor to the whole country. That's kind of the rhythm, the tone that was set for America. Is that America was created for white people. And, flash forward to the ending of slavery, the civil rights movement, a bunch of other events that I could make a million videos on, might. It challenged the norm, I believe. The norm has always been white culture. Whatever it is, it means to be white. I'm not white, so I won't act like I know what it is to be a white person. I can only speak as a black man. But whiteness has been the norm in our country. And everybody's had to kind of get in line. I've heard people say that on the internet. Well, you're in America, you just need to get in line like everybody else. What does that mean? Be the norm. What's the norm? Being white. Acting white. We could go into what's acting white, what's acting black. We will discuss that later. The thing is, as time's gone on, more people of color, more minorities have risen up to positions of influence, whether it's in the entertainment industry, in politics, in anything. We've risen up and we've said, hey, we're here too. We can do just as good as you, if not better. We've challenged beauty standards of what it is to be attractive as a person, as a man or a woman. We've challenged cultural standards. What's normal for food? What's normal for family units? What's normal? So I feel like there are some white people, and I could be wrong, who feel as if the normalcy of America is being attacked with this rise in minority representation, this idea, this sudden surge of, oh, wow, there are a lot of black people in influence right now. That's different. When in fact it's not different. It's not out of the norm. It's just black people doing black people. And I feel like that these signs have been popping up around these campuses because white people feel like they're becoming the minority. But of course, there's nothing wrong in America with being a minority. Minorities get treated correctly. Right? My point being, I feel like white culture, white people in America feel attacked. So these signs are coming up because they're afraid, well, what about me? Well, what about being white? When in fact, being white has been the norm, the accepted, the encouraged thing in America. And that's not that, people don't attack white people, because I've had to step in sometimes like, hey, listen, I rag on some parts of white culture, especially any racist white people, you're getting dragged by me. But in general, I don't hate white people, I don't wish you any harm, I want to educate you. Sometimes you frustrate me, and I want to, scream at you, but I want to educate you to see, hey, this is my perspective as a person of color. No, it's not the same. Brad, Becky, Chad, Karen, Janet. My point is that it is okay to be white. And I guess some people wonder, well, you hate me because you're pro-black. I don't hate you. I just want you to see I'm black and I'm proud. Because growing up, being a black person, I was taught that being white is right. White is correct. White means that it's proper. That you're going to have the most fun, have the most success if you're white. If you act like a white person. If you try to adopt their culture. Your culture's wrong. It's dirty. It's uncouth. And up until about a year and a half ago, I used to believe that, subconsciously, not in the front of my mind. And then something snapped. I think it was the surge of social media where we're seeing people record cops and news venues agreeing with these police brutality moments that are happening. We see the blatant racism that nobody really saw because there weren't cell phones, there wasn't live streaming. People, used to say, oh, this didn't happen back in the day, nobody talked about it. It's because nobody had a cell phone. Now, when I get pulled over by the cops, I'm pulling out my phone to live stream it so everybody knows what's going on. So they can judge for themselves. So nobody knew. But in the year 2015, 16, well, it really started with Trayvon Martin. And since then, it's just black people. We've come into a weird place where we're proud to be black. And we're going to tell you about it. Does that mean, like I said, I want to erase white culture, that I hate you? No, but I'm also not going to conform to that. We're going to change America at its roots. And we want to change it for the better. I think that's what everybody's afraid of. That it's okay to be white means please don't change the core of the system that's benefited me. Don't change what I think is normal. I'm afraid it's going to hurt me. You have to understand, for a black person, the core of the system that's normal for us is very non-beneficial. It hadn't been pretty historically in America. That's the reason we say Black Lives Matter. We say Black Lives Matter because we matter too. Every black life matters as well. Whether you're gay, a woman, whatever. And I want to encourage anybody who's white that listens to me. I love you. I want to talk to you about this. And you know what? It is okay to be white. But black lives still matter. I love you guys. I hope I cleared that up a little bit. I've been stewing on that for a while. I might post some more about it because I feel like I could talk about that all night. We'll see you next time. We will be alright.